Amanda. My name's Abigail. I'll be your social worker today.
Hi.
Do you want to, before we get started, I just wanted to let you know about confidentiality and that whatever is said between the two of us will stay here unless you or someone else is in harm's way. Do you want to talk to me a little bit about why you're here?
Yeah, so I still don't really get why I'm here, but my grades have not been great lately. So my teachers have started noticing and referred me to come to the school social worker.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to tell me a little bit about your home life?
Yeah, so I'm actually not living at home right now. So not much of a home life.
Yeah. Where are you currently living?
I'm living with one of my best friends, Ashley, and her family.
That sounds fun, and things are going well.
Yeah, they've all been really nice to me, so that's nice to have a warm home environment.
Yeah, that's exciting. Do you want to tell me a little bit about your parents and why you're not living at home?
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, I made a little bit of a mistake and threw a party while they were out of town. So when they came home to a wrecked house and some broken things that should not have been broken. And immediately they told me that I had to get out and couldn't stay home anymore. So I texted Ashley and went over to her house and have been there ever since.
I'm so sorry your parents kicked you out. Is there anything that caused the upset between you and your parents, maybe in the past or recently?
I mean, we've never really gotten along great. Never had too good of a relationship with either one of them.
Is there anything that caused that upset between your relationship?
Well, my dad and I especially have never really gotten along. When I was younger, I haven't really told anybody this, but he kind of took his anger out on me when I was younger. It's gotten better, but yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Can you go a little bit into some more detail about what happened?
Yeah, he had anger issues. He still does. So at the end of the night, he'd come home and take that anger out on me by yelling at me, calling me names, and hitting me too.
I'm so sorry. That's no fun at all. Thank you for sharing that with me and taking it. I know it takes some courage to share that, and I'm so happy that you felt comfortable sharing that with me. I do have to let you know that since this is an abuse situation, that I do have to report it to my supervisor, but I also want you to know that you have no reason to feel guilty at all, and that none of this is your fault, and I don't want you to be scared.
Okay.
I do have to go on and ask a few more questions, though. Can you tell me a little bit about your friend group?
Yeah, so Ashley is my best friend. We've been friends pretty much as long as I can remember. She grew up in the house around the corner from mine. So yeah, we've always been very close. And then we just have a couple other friends, but I would say that Ashley is the closest.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And do you have any extracurricular activities that you enjoy doing?
I play volleyball at my school, so yeah, I like that.
That's awesome. What do you and your friends normally do for fun on the weekends, the evenings?
Yeah, I mean, we go to the movies and stuff. Sometimes we'll go to parties, but after what happened, probably gonna stay away from those for a while. But yeah, parties, movies, go to the beach.
Okay. How often would you say that you had been going to parties before this instance?
It's probably every weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you doing a lot of drinking?
I wouldn't say a lot,
Okay.
but yes.
Okay. And school, you said that your grades are dropping. Is there anything that could be causing this drop in grades?
I mean, I've been a little stressed out about not really having a home situation, so I've been spending a little more time worrying about that, I think, than I should be, and not focusing on my studies as much.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, the situation that you're in is a tough one, and it does take your mind off of classes and some of the other stuff that you should be focusing on. Are you currently working?
No.
Nope. And have you had any past jobs?
I mean, I babysit for my neighbors, but
Okay.
yeah, other than that, not really.
Sounds good. And do you have any siblings?
Nope, just
Nope.
me.
Okay. Nice. And can you tell me a little bit about, I know you said that your dad had some anger issues and was abusive. Does he have any depression or other mental illnesses?
I mean, he's never been officially diagnosed with anything, but I would say he has at least minor depression.
Okay. Has he ever been treated for that depression?
No, he hasn't.
Okay. And then how about your mom? Tell me a little bit more
Yeah.
about her.
I mean, we've never been particularly close. We've never really, like, not gotten along, though, so I wouldn't say that we, like, don't get along or that we hate each other or anything, but our personalities are a little different, so I think it's just hard for us to connect.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Has your relationship with your mom always been kind of distant?
Yeah, I mean, we were closer when I was younger,
Okay.
but I think as I've grown older, our opinions have changed a little bit.
Yeah.
But
And does your mom know about the abuse?
she doesn't.
She does not know.
No.
Okay. And what about extended family members? Do you have any that live close by that you could live with?
I have my aunt and uncle that live about a half hour away, but I think that'd mean I'd have to change schools. But other than that, no, all of them live in either New York or Georgia.
Okay. And how is your relationship with your aunt and uncle?
I mean, I honestly only really see them at family reunions and stuff. So, I mean, they're my family, so there's always going to be that connection. But yeah, I wouldn't say we're particularly close or anything.
Okay. And then, do you have a boyfriend?
Not currently.
Not currently. Have you had one in the past?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Okay. Tell me about your relationship with him.
Yeah, it ended a couple months ago,
Okay.
and I mean, it was just a stupid high school relationship that probably gonna regret, but you live and you learn. We just didn't really have the same values after a while, and yeah, it wasn't great.
Okay. And so, how would you say it ended? Was it a positive ending, mutual? Did it end
Yeah.
poorly?
I think it was mutual. Still ended kind of poorly. I mean, no breakup's a good breakup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say we're on relatively good terms.
Okay. So, do you guys still talk a little bit? Not really.
Like every once in a while, because he goes to the same school as me. So
Okay.
I still see him and say hi, but other than that, not really.
Yeah. And how are you doing now? So you said it's been a couple months since you guys broke up.
Yeah. I think I'm okay. I was a little sad at first. I mean, as you usually are
Yeah.
after a breakup, but yeah, I had Ashley and she helped me a lot through that, which is good.
I'm so glad you have such a good friend that you can kind of lean on during this time and spend
Yeah.
some time with. One thing I do want to ask is, would you say that you are experiencing any depression just with having to move out of your house and the recent breakup?
I'd say maybe a little bit.
Okay. On a
Yeah.
scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you would fall?
Probably about a 4.
About a 4. Okay. And so are you managing that okay? Or is there anything that you're doing to make you feel better?
I mean, I feel like when I play volleyball and am exercising more, that helps a little bit, but that's only for like a couple hours each week. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do, and I'm still trying to figure it all out.
Definitely. I'm glad you have a positive outlet, though. Exercise is such an important component to your mental health, and so I'm so glad that you have been able to kind of channel some of that sadness there. How about religion? How would you say, do you have a religion right now?
No.
No? In the asked, did your family raise you in a certain kind of faith-based home or no?
Yeah, I grew up Catholic,
Okay.
but I wouldn't say my parents were super religious. It was more like just going to mass every once in a while and on holidays.
Yeah. Okay. And would you have any interest in furthering your religion in the future, or kind of looking into it a little bit more?
I mean, maybe someday, but yeah, it hasn't been the first thought in my mind right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be nice to look into something,
Okay.
especially since I don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe.
Okay. And let's go back and talk about school a tiny bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You said that your grades are doing poorly. Do you feel like your teachers are helping you at all? Do they know about your situation?
Yeah, they don't really know. I haven't really told anyone, and I've tried to keep it on the down low because, I mean, stuff spreads through school
Yeah.
really fast.
Definitely.
Yeah, so nobody really knows.
Okay. And has Ashley been able to help you at all with your schoolwork? Can you guys do homework together and kind of keep each other accountable?
Yeah, we're in a couple different classes, so for some of the ones that I'm in with her, it's helpful. But yeah, for the most part, I'm kind of on my own.
Okay. And do you have any hopes of going to college? I know that's a lot to think about with
Yeah.
all you have going on and kind of being unsure. But if you could go to college, would you like that?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And do you have any dreams of where you would like to go?
I think I'd like to move somewhere far away.
Okay.
Maybe like California or somewhere on the West Coast.
Kind of get a fresh start and experience some new things. That is so awesome. How about your financial situation right now? I know you're living with Ashley and you haven't talked to your parents in a while.
Yeah.
How are you doing with that component?
I mean, right now, Ashley's family is pretty much taking care of me with food and letting me stay there without like paying them rent or anything. But I can't imagine that's gonna be sustainable. But yeah, I don't have a job right now or anything, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to get one of those at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have any jobs that you'd be interested in getting right now?
I mean, I guess I could work as a waitress or something. I like babysitting, so like nannying and babysitting has been good.
Yeah, and I know you said that you had been doing some babysitting. Are you still babysitting right now?
Not as much, just because everything's been a little up in the air.
Definitely.
But yeah, every once in a while.
That's awesome. Babysitting's so much fun. I think now is a good time to kind of think about what direction you want to head and maybe pick a goal that we can kind of work towards. Is there anything specific that you would like to kind of nail down first, whether it be grades or trying to get reconnected with your family?
I think grades would be a good place to start because that's kind of what brought me here in the first place. And I feel like that's like what affects me the most right now because I need to get those back up, especially since I have the ACT coming up and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to suggest, and if you have any ideas, you're more than welcome to share them with me, but maybe getting a tutor would be a good idea that you can work one-on-one with and kind of help you stay focused. Another would be maybe, I don't know if you feel comfortable with this or not, but opening up a little bit about your situation to your teachers. You don't have to go in depth, but just kind of give them an idea of where you're at in your life. I know that they all care about you and want to help you succeed. So we could share a little bit with them and see if they can give you any advice for that class or kind of modify some of the work until you can get back on track.
Yeah, that might be good.
Do you have any other ideas of something that you feel comfortable with or that you'd like to work towards?
Well, I think talking to my teachers would be smart. I've been kind of scared to do that, but I think the more we talk about it, the more I've been thinking that I really need to do it. It just has to be done. It's not going to be fun, but
definitely.
Yeah.
We can create maybe sometime next week a meeting where I can sit down with you and your teachers and we can kind of talk through it together if you feel more comfortable that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Perfect. And then we can also get you set up with a tutor who can just kind of help you get caught up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And hopefully with the tutor and your teachers knowing about your situation, we'll be able to get your grades back up quickly.
Hey, sounds good.
I'm so glad you came in and felt comfortable opening up with me today. I really appreciated that, and I know that takes a lot of courage. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and
Thank
I will
you.
talk to you later.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.